morning children, Rohana ma'am here once again. I'll be taking the 7th standard science from henceforward. So I'll be starting with Unit 1. Unit 1, Nutrition and Plants. Children who have the books can easily relate to what I'll be speaking on the video class. They'll be able to understand what I'm speaking on the video class. And the children who don't have the textbooks, who have not bought the textbooks as yet, this will be a brief summary of what is in Unit 1. Plus, I have given you on the board, I have given you the FA1 revision because your exams will be starting on Wednesday onwards. So, in that manner, you can just brief up. You can look at Mrs. video class and just finalize, or you just can scrape through like whatever is being done in Unit 1. Basically, nutrition and plants. In the first lesson itself, nutrition is the total meaning of nutrition means food. So the food is the nutrition is the mode of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body. So you all as human beings, you all take in food, you all eat food, then the body, digests the food. After digestion, you get energy to do things. If you don't eat food, you will be sickly and you will be very weak. So even in the same manner, plants make their own food. When plants make food, when they make their own food, they are called as autotrophs. So the mode of nutrition and organisms which make food themselves from simple substances are called autotrophs. The mode of nutrition in which organisms make food themselves from simple substances, they are called autotrophs. And animals who depend on the food, animals who depend on other organisms for their food, prepared by the plants, they depend on the plants for their food, they are called heterotrophs. So we can say like human beings are called heterotrophs because we depend on plants for our food. Plants are called autotrophs because they make their own food. So the main mode of nutrition and plants is they make food with simple substances. So the main picture in this lesson is photosynthesis. So when you are listening in photosynthesis, when you are asking like what is photosynthesis, when you ask what is photosynthesis, this is a basic process. This is a basic process of what happens in plants. It's a basic process of what happens in plants. Now, I'm just giving here what is photosynthesis, explain with a diagram well labeled. So the same thing I will just show you over here. Photosynthesis means, the answer you can write it like this. Photosynthesis. Here photo means light, children. And synthesis means preparation of food. Synthesis means to prepare food. Okay. So basically photosynthesis, in the presence of light, the plants prepare the food. So a plant needs, in photosynthesis, a plant needs presence of sunlight. Okay, the leaves, you see the leaves in the plant. Now all these leaves in the plant, they have a green colored pigment. All the leaves look green in color. You might see some leaves which are purple, some are yellow. So the presence of one particular pigment which is green, that is chlorophyll. So there is a pigment of the leaf, presence of sunlight, and the leaf has a pigment known as chlorophyll. This green pigment helps to prepare food. This green pigment of the leaf helps the plant to prepare food. So photosynthesis, in the presence of light, they prepare food. The light, the term over here is sunlight. So you have sunlight plus you have carbon dioxide plus water. Fine children, carbon dioxide plus water. These three things make they make carbohydrates, that is, they make food for the plants. Carbohydrates is food for the plant. It gives you carbohydrates. That is the food for the plant. This is basic food for the plants. Plants live on carbohydrates. So, presence of sunlight, carbon dioxide and water, you get the food for the plant. So photosynthesis, there's a formula for photosynthesis, there's an equation for photosynthesis which this is right here. That will explain the whole series of what is photosynthesis. So this is carbon dioxide. Children, you all know that plants need oxygen. Plants give out oxygen and take in carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a necessity for the plants to live. Because plants live on carbon dioxide. They want carbon dioxide and they give out fresh oxygen. Human beings need oxygen. So when I say that carbon dioxide, we say that don't cut green plants, don't cut green plants, grow more plants. Why? Because they give us oxygen. So we take in oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide, we exhale our carbon dioxide. So in the same manner, plants take in the impure air, that is the carbon dioxide, and they exhale out oxygen, which is pure for human beings. So basically, in photosynthesis, the equation goes like this: carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, I told you, is a pigment present in the plant leaves, that is a green color. It gives you carbohydrates, that is food plus oxygen. Children, this full equation out here gives you the full summarization of what is photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight plus chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the green pigment that is found in the leaf. They make food, that is carbohydrate, and release oxygen. So the diagram which I have written over here, the diagram over here will be, you can just make a flower, and this is the flower. Okay. This is your soil and this is your plant roots. Over here you have your leaves. Okay children, this is the basic plant. Now what is happening over here? You can see Mrs. drawn a sun. The sun gives you, the plant takes in light. Okay, sunlight, it gives you light. The plant takes in light, and from here the leaves take in carbon dioxide. They take in carbon dioxide with oxygen and they release oxygen. You can see the arrow, children. Please see, carbon dioxide is taken in the leaf and it releases oxygen. Fine? It releases oxygen and the chlorophyll present in the plant leaf. This is your roots. Yes, minerals found in the soil, and your leaf has chlorophyll in it, which is a green pigment which helps to make food. Fine children. So basically, this small diagram, which you have to label it in the presence of sunlight, the plant takes in carbon dioxide, it takes in carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and it gives out oxygen. In the meantime, chlorophyll in the leaves help it to make carbohydrates, which is the food for the plant. Basically, photosynthesis is this. If you all have any doubts on this, you all can message Rohana ma'am on the WhatsApp number, and I'll get back to you for that. So this is basically photosynthesis. This is the main thing, which is how food is prepared in plants, or plants prepare their own food. This is the basic thing in that. Your first chapter is nutrition and plants. That is the way this is the. Okay. Photosynthesis, Mrs. explained to you. Here when you come to the FA1 revision, I have given fill in the blanks, in which the green plants are called, I told you they make their own food, they depend on simple substances to make their own food. Simple substances means out here, you have water, carbon dioxide, everything is in the air. So you have everything in the air, same thing, they pick up that simple substances and they make their food. So green plants are called autotrophs, they make their own food. The food synthesized by plants is stored as carbohydrates. The food that is made in the plants is called as carbohydrates. Then during photosynthesis, plants take in carbon dioxide and give it oxygen. So the same thing, children, you all can write over here. During photosynthesis, plants take in carbon dioxide. This has just written the chemical formula for CO2 and give out oxygen O2. Now here when it comes to the second FA1 revision, we go to the second point. We have chlorophyll, match the following. We have match the following. I have given you a set of names over here, and there are some set of names out on the right hand side. So first is chlorophyll, which you find in a leaf. So you just have to either, children, you can write like this. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this either you can write 1, that is found in the leaf. Again, nitrogen. Nitrogen is a kind of a mineral that is found in rhizobium. Rhizobium is it's found in the plant roots. They are kind of nodes. So rhizobium has nitrogen, which is very good for the minerals found in the soil. So you can write 2 here. I don't want any children like small kids doing this. I don't want you all doing this. You just mark what is there opposite that. Rhizobium, nitrogen. Cuscuta. Cuscuta is a kind of a parasite which is found in the plants. You might have seen some yellow color, yellow color thin plants that are found on many trees. So that kind of a yellow, it lacks chlorophyll, so it's not green in color, it's yellow in color. So Cuscuta is a kind of a parasite, it is found on plants. So here comes your third one. Animals. I said animals are what type? They are called heterotrophs because they depend on plants, they depend on other things for their food. Heterotrophs, so here you have 4. Now insects. Now children, plant kingdom is very vast. You have different type of plants in that. When you will come to school, I'll be teaching you this lesson in detail. So pitcher plant is a kind of a plant which eats insects. It's in a form of a pitcher. You can have a look at this. You can see this. It's a form of a pitcher. It's called a pitcher plant. It has a lid on the top. And when the insects come and sit on the base of the plant, the lid closes and it eats insect. This is the insectivorous plant. It's an insectivorous plant because it eats insects. They don't make food. They do make carbohydrates from this through photosynthesis and everything, but they are also insectivorous plants and they eat insects. So, pitcher plant eats insects. Children, this is your basic format that you will be having in your FA1 exam. I'll be going into detail. I'll be taking you another science lesson tomorrow even, in which I have given you this option 1 is here, option 2, and this the main list of the lesson, option 3, the third main. This is basically that you will have to study for your exam, FA1 exam. Tomorrow I'll do another class in which I will go ahead in what I've done up till now. I'll proceed further on in that. this is all. You just have a good look at this, and if you have any problems, you can call Rohana ma'am or WhatsApp her on the WhatsApp number, and I'll get back to you. Thank you, children.